What up, everybody? It's me, Blade316, and it's time for me to give my official review of PlayStation 3. Now that I've had it for a while, I figured I'd give my review of it. It's kind of funny, even though I still own this thing, being that over the past few years, I bashed the hell out of it. But I gave it a fair chance, and I just want to give my thoughts and opinions on it. Get straight into it. This is obviously a PlayStation 3, the first generation. This is a 80 gig model. Just to talk about the system itself, this thing is heavy as hell. In my opinion, it's the nicer looking model over the slim, as well as definitely the third generation model. I think that's completely ugly. But it's really heavy. It's okay looking. I realized PlayStation, like, PS2 was pretty ugly too. PS1 was pretty decent. But 80 gig model. Now to get into the controller, give my thoughts and opinions on this controller, and I definitely have a lot. For starters, these trigger buttons suck ass. I've been playing Uncharted 3, multiplayer as well as regular single player. I really don't understand why they use L1 and R1 as their main focus on the shooting. I think it's horrible. But then again, I do think these trigger buttons back here feel horrible. I wish the controller felt a little bit lighter. A little bit heavier. I think it feels a little bit too light. But at the same time, it's decent. These analog sticks, I'm not a fan of them, mainly because I don't know if it's just me, but they feel kind of unresponsive. Like, I don't know, like, I think they could be a little bit tighter. I can understand why people don't like these analog sticks as far as how, like, it sticks out. They want it to be put in. But, the controller, I mean, it's not one of my more favorite controllers I've ever used in console gaming. It is what it is. It's definitely not one of the worst, but I definitely just don't like the trigger buttons. And I'm not a big fan of the analog. And it's kind of funny, like, people complain about the Xbox 360 D-pad, but this D-pad is just as bad. Now, to get into the actual system itself, man, where to start? This PlayStation, I guess, interface, home screen, it's extremely dated. Granted, I had a PSP back in 2006. I still have it, actually. And this really is nothing new to me. And I can see how, you know, some people can like it. You can put your music, you can put your photos, your videos, and whatnot. But to me, I just don't like it. It's kind of like everything's just all over the place. It's not really user-friendly. I find myself taking longer than wanted to just look for specific setting situations. I really don't like that. What else? One positive, I do watch a lot of Netflix on here, and Netflix on the PS3 is by far the best Netflix experience out there. I usually watch Netflix on my Wii, but on the PS3, I don't know if it's a combination of this 1080p TV, it looks freaking amazing. Really good picture. That's definitely a positive. Man, there's so many things I'm really not too. I don't like that much. Just for starters, the trophy situation. I mean, it's cool that they kind of have their version of achievements, but at the same time, it doesn't make me, like, I don't play games. I'm like, oh man, I have to get trophies. Like, I don't know. I think I get more satisfaction out of getting achievements on Xbox Live than I do on PSN. Just getting trophies. I just don't find that type of enjoyment out of it in it. Another thing, one thing is definitely unacceptable in my opinion is like these load times. See, like syncing trophies. Like, what is this doing right now? This is not even. Why do I have to sync my trophies? And like, look how long it takes to load. It's like that with everything. Like, what is that loading? And then if I just want to scroll down, sometimes they don't load right away. Why does it do that? Like, I don't like that at all. Another thing I really dislike is the messaging system. I want to apologize to anyone who has sent me messages and I didn't respond back. I'm sorry, but I don't really plan on responding back only because it's just too much of a nuisance. Hold up, I have to sneeze. Hold up. I'm filming, stop talking to me. Excuse me. It was a minor interruption. I got lost by the sneeze. Oh, when people send me messages, last thing I want to do is have to like go to this message thing and type like these are messages and to type like a simple no. It's too much of a hassle to put a text message. It's not enjoyable whatsoever. It's kind of fucking annoying if you ask me. Just to receive a messages, like there's not just a one button to press just to delete a message. Like I have to go like options, then delete. Are you sure? Yes, just to delete a message. I didn't even read that. I'm sorry, but like all that, I just want a quick button, delete, gone. Why do I have to go through so much? Another thing, can you even send voice messages? I don't have a mic because I'm not spending $40 to send messages. I'm sorry. It's just really inconvenient, the whole messaging system on here. I really don't like it. And once again, like it takes forever just to load. What is this doing? Why does it take so long? That's really annoying. But with that being said, I did happen to play, quote unquote, one of the better or the best series on PlayStation 3, which is, I do have Uncharted 3. No, I did not start with 2 or 1. I figured I'd buy the game that had the most relevant multiplayer experience. I must say, positive is that Uncharted 3 in general has by far some of the best graphics that I've ever seen on current generation video games. I would definitely say it's probably top 5, maybe in top 3. As far as other games, I might put Gears of War 3. I can't really think of any off the top of the head right now, other than that one. But this game, graphics are really impressive. But with that being said, if this wasn't a PlayStation exclusive, I'm sorry, this probably wouldn't be as big as it is. With that being said, I mean, the game is okay. It's nothing great. I think people just make a big deal out of it because it is an exclusive. For example, you know, the running and climbing on buildings and just jumping all over stuff. I think Assassin's Creed does that better, and that's a multi-plat game. I think Assassin's Creed does that better than Uncharted 3. Granted, this game has great graphics. I think the combat is mediocre at best, if not really bad. Like the punching and blocking, I thought Batman Arkham City did that better. You know, the combat, hand-to-hand combat, and that once again, that's a multi-plat. The shooting sucks. I don't know if it's the controller, but you know, trying to aim at people, I swear I shoot people in the face 20 times and it takes about 21 shots to kill them. I don't know, but I'm enjoying the game. The multiplayer is mediocre at best. Like I said, it has amazing fucking graphics. It's a good game. I just don't think it's as good as people say it is. I think certain elements in the game, other games do better. But yeah, that's just my PS3 review. Do I think it's a good console? It's not amazing. It's better than some consoles, such as the Jaguar. I'll take it over the Atari 2600. As far as Xbox 360 and Nintendo Wii, I'll leave that for a future video. But yeah, so it's a quick review of the PS3, my thoughts and opinions on it. I mean, I'm going to continue playing it. I want to get more games. I'm definitely going to, you know, spend time playing the exclusives because I do want to see what they offer, just like I wanted to see what Uncharted offered. But there's just a lot of things I don't think they're that amazing. I think other consoles offer better. But it's me, Blake306, with a PlayStation 3 review. Make sure to follow me on Facebook, follow me on Instagram, follow me on Twitter, @Blake306. Until next time, peace.